Okay, good morning. It's hoping this is going to work. My name's John Warnham. What I'm going to try and do this morning is take you for a drive along Douglas Promenade in the Isle of Man to show you sort of the extent of the roadworks that are going on there at the moment. It's Sunday the 23rd of August and it's 10 past 12, just after midday. So I'll try and give you a little bit of a running description as we go along. So here we go. Just starting off in Regent Street at the moment and running up to the clock tower at the bottom of Regent Street before turning onto the promenade. I can't start at the sea terminal because it's one way going in the opposite direction at that point. So just entering the promenade now and turning northbound, and they're getting along quite nicely with this bit here. A lot of the new pavings in place, and it's Regent Street off to the left that we're just passing. The camera I'm using, it's just a Panasonic TZ60 compact camera. There's no sort of gimbal or anything, so apologies if the image sort of bobbles around a little bit. We can't really do much about it. Hopefully the camera will sort it out a little bit. The bit of the road we're travelling on now is what is it eventually going to be the horse tramway single track. The tramway's going to go from Derby Castle all the way along to the sort of Sefton area in front of the Gaiety Theatre as double track in the middle of the road. Then it's going to switch over to the sea side of the road and run on its reserved sort of track. So this is the bit that's going to be the tramway eventually, although they're not doing that in this part of the scheme. It's going to have to wait until winter 2021 is when it is promised to be done. So just coming up to the Gaiety Theatre is coming up on the left, and the Sefton Hotel. There's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit all the way along the promenade, which is actually probably helping matters a little bit. And we've got to do a bit of a chicane here. The roadway keeps changing, so yeah, it's just over around here. So whenever you drive along the promenade, it can be a little bit different from time to time. Just passing the War Memorial on the right-hand side, and the Villa Marina's coming up on the left-hand side. And tide is out a fair bit. There's still a bit of the walkway left. We had some storms over the last few days. I don't know if you can see all the pebbles that are still in the road. They did quite a good job at clearing them up. Now just passing the bottom of Broadway, where I think there's going to be quite a clever sort of roundabout. We'll see how well it works when they actually build it. And someone just pulled out straight in front of me, but fair enough. Car from across, not an Isle of Man registered one. So I'll let them pull ahead a little bit so we get a bit of a better view. And you can probably see the Falcon Cliff, what used to be a hotel, up on the in the woodland above. I think it's now just offices or maybe apartments. So a lot of things changed. We're just coming to bits where the tram tracks are actually there. We're kind of driving down between the two tram tracks at the moment that have been set into the new format. So the tram will be running down the middle of the road at this point on the tramway, and coming up to the Palace Hotel on the left-hand side, just underneath the Falcon Cliff. There's a lot of new street light going in as well. I'm not sure if that's going to show up in the video. It's on the right hand side. They're replacing all of the older street lights. We had some rather nice three legs of man on with some rather more modern LED lighting. Fortunately there won't be any lights strung across the promenade in the future. It used to be a feature during the summer evening months and also in the period leading up to Christmas. Quite what they're going to do, I don't know. I presume they're going to try and do some kind of illuminations for the winter months. Quite probably not from this winter. All these works that are going on at the moment are supposed to be getting completed by March next year. So hopefully, depending on the COVID-19 situation, we may actually get a tourist event this year. At the moment, we're totally locked down on the island. Actually, when you're on the island, there's no lockdown, no restrictions on movements or social distancing or anything. But the only people that are allowed to visit the island without special permission are visitors from the island of Guernsey, who are in a very similar situation to what we are. and there's free travel at the moment between the Isle of Man and Guernsey and vice versa. So at the moment we've got quite a few holiday makers over from Guernsey, and in fact there's a Guernsey flag flying from the Regency Hotel. We're just passing on the left. Now passing the bottom of Broadway at the moment, Summerhill at the moment, all closed off. There's going to be, I think, another roundabout there, but at the moment totally closed off. And coming to the end of the roadworks and the end of the 20 mile an hour speed restriction, and it's going to pop up to 30. It's the new horse tram depot over on the left hand side, and the temporary tent-like horse tram structure we just passed on the left hand side. So that's pretty much it. That's as far as it goes here, and I'm just going to pull over on the left hand side and switch the camera off. I hope that works, and I hope you enjoy having a look at this video. So again, I'm John Warnham, and I normally run the Island Images still photography website, which is www.islandimages.im. Right, that's it for now. Bye for now.